about where you're coming from, but it's just drippy weather, extremely hot. I'll just silence that. So I do apologise with my fan, but here's up, hair goes frizzy. I don't know if anyone else has that issue in the hot weather, but I certainly do. My hair goes really, yeah, not attractive, but that's okay. I'd rather it be nice and sunny and we get a proper summer, because we didn't get one last year. So it is fantastic. But welcome along anyway to my Tuesday evening live, a Monday evening. Gosh, the heat's really fried my brain. Monday evening live, and now I'm really hoping that tonight I have sound, and B, don't have any issues with the internet. Third time lucky, I say. So we're going to be looking at the Hills of Tuscany stamp set. It's absolutely beautiful. I really do love stamp sets that you just need the stamp set and you can create beautiful scenic cards with it. So we're going to be doing that tonight. So I'm going to pop you over to the desk. Hi, Lisa. Oh, fantastic. That's such a relief. Thank you. This is page 20, and this is the Hills of Tuscany. So as you can see, lots and lots of stamps, and it's a distinctive stamp set, so it has lots of detail. So when you stamp it, it actually has light and dark places on the stamp. So that is how it is supposed to be. So don't be worried when you're stamping it that you haven't stamped it properly. That is actually how it is supposed to look. So this is the stamp set. Whoops, this is the stamp set here, and that's the sort of general size of the stamps. Okay, so I've got this here because this is perfect apparently for stopping the glare from the light. See, there's the light, and the light is gone. So I'm going to just pop that on top of my glass mat so you don't get the glare from that. Right, so I have used, where did I put this archway? I've cut it out from the Garden Meadow dies. Really handy. I'll just grab it for making those window type cards. And we're going to be using this to stamp on. Okay, so, no, that's underneath anyway. Let's turn it over. We're going to start with doing the hills. So I've got Garden Apple Green. Hi, Linda. So lovely to have you here. Here's me complaining about the heat, but I'm sure you're absolutely roasty toasty where you are. I'm just constantly dripping. We're not as geared up to it, I don't think, as other places. Okay. That seems to have a bit of brown on it. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Yes. Okay. See, that's from my nail. I have to make sure I keep that out of the way. Hopefully I'll cover it by a tree later. And then I'm going to use this one just to fill it in a little bit more. And so I'm using Granny Apple Green. It's not actually, I'm not that worried about white in here, just creating texture really. I'll put that in exactly the same place, which is fine. There we go. Now you may hear a buzzing. I've got this massive bumblebee that's come into my room and it can't find its way out. I've tried to get it out, but I don't want to really scare it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the trees. Now the trees are in Mossy Meadow and the kids are playing outside, so you might hear that as well. It's all go here. So this is Mossy Meadow, and my stamp pad's a little bit wonky in the middle, so I'm just going to stamp these trees. Whoops, and then you have a set of 3 and then a set of 5. I'm going to pop these ones down over here a little bit. we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is the house. And I'm going to do that in wild wheat. See, even that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Just those few stamps and it looks gorgeous. Well, I think so. Okay, so I'm doing the house in wild wheat. So the thing I would say here is make sure you're not, I just have to lean over it here, you're not having your house floating. There we go. And I'm going to do the roof in Cajun Craze. So lots of different coloured ink pads. Come to watch your live. Thank you. Lovely to have you here. Okay. Cajun Craze. And once again, line it up so you don't get a white line. There you go. I've got a little bit of one, but that's all right. And next we're going to do sunset, I think, tonight. Well, I'm going to do a sunset. I'm going to add petal pink for the sky. And because this is a large stamp, I'm going to take the, and look at this. I've got my thing here and haven't used it. There we go. I'll use it for the sky, my mat. Now it doesn't matter. There's the bee. Oh, I think it found its way out. How exciting. Yay. Been trying to get it out all afternoon. There we go. That is in petal pink. Isn't that beautiful? Right, the next thing we're going to do. Now this is the good bit. The bumblebee. Yeah, exactly. It's gone now. Didn't want to hurt it. What we're going to do now is we're going to use some crumb cake, and you have to make sure that you have, oh, where is my crumb cake? Oh, right on my hand. A fairly dry ink pad, not too, I don't want it too dark. So just tip it, you're going to use that edge along there. Oh yeah, you got to rescue bumblebees. They're just absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to run that over. It is getting quite dry. That's all right though. I don't want it too dark, as I say. There we go. Oops, I'm going to turn that over. Right, this actual technique, this part of making this lavender field, I saw this done by Michelle Zindorf, I think you say her name, and absolutely loved it. So I wanted to share it with you also, how you can do this. And it's such a fabulous thing to do. So start off with your dotty one. This can either be flowers in your grass or whatever you want. So starting off in the middle, you're going to stamp down and you're going to get thicker at the end. You'll see why in a second. Okay, then you're going to go at an angle across that way. Quite a good angle. So you're trying to get perspective of looking down lengthways. So 3 in the middle at the bottom, and I'm just doing 2 at that one, and we're going to do the same on the other side at an angle. And one there. There we go. So that is the first part. Next, I'm going to clean. Now, I want to show you something. Honestly, I've been stamping, what, 7 odd years now, and I did not know that in your Stamp and Scrub, which I've been using a lot more lately, in these top corners here, there is a wet, some raindrops and a sunshine, which means you know which is your wet side and which is your dry side. Now, I feel quite dippy. That's, you know, taken me all these years to see that. So wet side, and I just use some Stampin' Mist. And I'm just finding this really quick and easy just to give my stamps a clean in between, or when I finish stamping. Right, so next I am going to use Gorgeous Grape. So we are going to be creating a lavender field. Now I'm going to do exactly the same. Make sure my nails don't get in there. I'm going to add the lavender, just following the green basically. Wouldn't it be nice to be in Tuscany, sitting there, the nice really cold glass of wine, looking out over the lavender fields. Be very, very nice, I think. Go, last one. And there we go. We have those lavender fields. You glue a rhinestone in the wet corner to see it easier too. Oh, good idea. Look, honestly, sometimes I find out things and I just think, honestly, where have I been? Where have I been? Okay, one last thing. We are going to do a sun, and I'm going to do it fairly low because this is the sunset. So I'm going to stamp it on my mat. There you go. Right, next we are going to, so the reverse of this, I've got a, let's flip that over as well so I don't get any ink on anything. A basic white card mat, and I've got 2 crumb cake mats. So one here, and then I've added a petal pink for the front. Honestly, this stamp, you can do, this stamp set, you can just create so many different scenes. It's just amazing. I'll have to glue a rhinestone as well, Linda. Make it really clear for people like me. But it really is effective for getting your stamps clean really fast. You just quickly rub it over and then dry them and it's good to go. Okay, so this is the reverse image of the arch that I was showing you. And I've just put that there. That is from the mini catalogue, the celebration. Where is it? I'll show you, tell you what the paper is. The softly stippled paper, I think. No, it's not. I tell a lie, actually. It is from, my goodness, I've been doing so many cards. It is from the Poetic Expressions, which is absolutely stunning. Has some lovely images in there on that paper. Poetic Expressions. So I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. And now close your eyes if you're not keen on lots of dimensionals. I do like them. Don't like to have a saggy bottom. Okay. So I hope everyone is well, starting off the new year well. Okay. There we go. And I have got this Alpha Best die, and I have white embossed the, I should cut that off first, or I can rip it off. White embossed the word hello, and I'm just going to cut that out. Eek. There we go. And I'm going to tie a bow with my linen thread. Love my linen thread. I just love how it ties and creates, she says as she mucks that up. There we go. Always tie it on your spool if you can, because you do save your ribbon, or you just save the extra wastage. I don't know about you, but when I'm just using a couple of mini dies here, mini dimensionals, I tend to always, if I'm cutting it off to tie it, always take off way too much. Okay. Pop that there. So only put dimensionals on either side so that it is even. Okay, last thing for the front, and then I'll just quickly stamp the inside. Oh, is it buffering again? Oh my goodness. I don't think, is anyone else having it buffer? I asked before and everyone seemed to be fine, so hopefully, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do if that is the case. Right, I've got these beautiful embellishments. This is from the Lavender Suite in the mini catalogue. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh my gosh, honestly, after the last 2 weeks, I'm just about at the point where I thought, oh, well, there's no point doing it. Okay, let's glue this in. Oops, I've got uneven tails on that ribbon. So I've got some other samples to show you. Okay, and we'll quickly do the inside. It's just a bit of a hill. And some trees. From my end, well, I know it was pretty gruesome last week weather-wise. It was pouring with rain, but I have done it on evenings with rain before. But we do have the Starlink that, you know, goes around the world. May have hit some turbulence somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of where is it? Sunset sky as well. See, just that even looks really cute, I think. The just that, like that, on a card would be perfect. Okay, let's put that in, and I will show you my other samples. go. Let's have a look. I have got a few here. I did this as my online class this month, and so I've got a few cards that I created for that. So there was this one. This is just a another sunset with just a scenic vision of the hills and a red house with a blue roof. I did this one for my reel on Instagram, and this is just using pool party and sunset once again, but pool party here for the grass, and it's just a lot lighter and brighter, and I've embossed it with a flowery, I've forgotten the name at the moment, the flowery embossing folder that's in the mini catalogue. This one I did a square card and made it a little bit different. I did pool party down here. You probably can't tell, but I've got Winkestella, and that's like a lake, and I've done some rocks along here in the hills, and then the houses or the villas in Cajun Craze and a sunny blue sky. Really like how that turned out as well. So you can just see how you can use those stamps for quite different imagery. And this one is just a very simple hill and trees and sunny sky with this beautiful paper. Same pack as this one here. So I hope you enjoyed that. I do hope the internet has been behaving for everybody. This set, as I say, is absolutely amazing for just being able to create so many beautiful scenes. You can just use trees. You don't need to use the houses. One more. This is the one I did. Sorry, this is the one I did for my class today, my in-person class. We did this one today. So, yeah, quite a few cards. Really enjoyed playing with this. Really, really enjoyed having a go with all the possibilities with this card. So make sure you have a look. Make sure you comment and share with a friend. And I still haven't trimmed that down. There we go. And love to see you back next week. Take care, everybody, and stay well. Bye.